One of my favorite quotes reads, that fairy tales do not tell children that dragons exist, because children already know that dragons exist. Fairy tales tell children that dragons can be killed. When I was going into high school, I knew that I would be facing obstacles. I knew that coming from a broken family would hurt me. I knew, as I was sitting in a college-level English class at the age of 14, that my peers came from generations of lawyers and doctors and entrepreneurs. My father was an alcoholic and a high school dropout, and my mother was unemployed. I knew that every day when I went home to a place where I wasn't happy, that was an obstacle for me. So I knew there were things I had to overcome, but the issue was I did not know how to overcome them. It was at that point that I was introduced to a program called Jobs for America's Graduates, JAG. And what this program did for me was it equipped me with the tools that I needed to slay the dragons that guarded the castles of my future and open up those doors for me. Like I said, when I was a freshman, I was kind of lost in the world, and I had a lot of passion, but I had no outlet for it. I knew I wanted to do something, but I didn't know what I wanted to do. JAG gave me a leadership position that has evolved with me from my growth from a freshman to a junior. And with that, it's built up my confidence as I've evolved as a student, a future employee, and a young woman who knows that she will be able to be successful in her career field. This happened because JAG not only reinforced the talents that I knew I had and let me become confident in that way, but it taught me so many other skills that I knew I would need. And some of these include, I knew I wanted to write. JAG let me write articles for my school and publish them and get my name out there in local newspapers. I knew I wanted to speak. JAG gave me the confidence to compete in debates. JAG let me speak at my school's ceremonies. JAG gave me the confidence to take a public speaking class at Delaware Technical Community College at the age of only 15. So that being said, one of the biggest impacts JAG has had on my life, though, is it gave me an outlet to serve others. When I was younger, I knew I wanted to help people, but I didn't know how. That's a really difficult thing to start. You can't just wake up one day and make some life-changing impact. JAG gave me the ability to run a drive in my school to collect items for battered women and children in abusive households like the one that I felt I grew up in. JAG gave me an outlet so that I could collect art supplies for children going through tough times so that maybe something could brighten their day, because I know when I was growing up, I didn't have a lot to brighten my day. JAG gave me the opportunity to once a month go to a food pantry and give thousands of pounds of food away to families from my community who were just like my family growing up when my father was laid off. And I see the kids there who, to me, make all the difference, because when I was their age, I was angry, and I'm no longer angry because I see how hopeful they are. I knew I wanted to make a difference in someone's life, but I did not know what difference. I knew I wanted to do something meaningful, but I could not define what meaningful meant to me. And I knew that I wanted a future, but when I was a freshman, I did not know what that future was. Now I can stand up here and tell you that I will pursue a degree in law and women's studies, and I will do so in order to help women like the ones I helped through JAG. I can tell you that I plan to be a leader in my field, and I can not only tell you what I want to do and my vision, but I can tell you how I'll do it. And that is because JAG did not tell me that there were obstacles. I knew there were obstacles. JAG taught me that those obstacles could be overcome. Thank you.